Okay, let's go. Let's go. Take a seat.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Welcome. No. You should be welcoming me.
I should.
It's fine. You should light a candle like the one time.
Yeah. Go ahead,
like
light the candle.
Like our TikToks.
Like our TikToks. We'll get to that.
There we go.
You already know we start the pod with ice. It's like a judge's gavel. That's how you know it starts. Ooh, he's got his own ice.
Mine is more musically inclined.
Exact. Yes. Yeah. Mine's more of like the 808 bass. Just. I used to get this coffee all the time. I'm not gonna say who is it from because they're not paying me. I hope it tastes as good as it used to.
We're not paying you. Do you used to work?
It's a little sweet. I did not used to. I got hired here, but I never.
You ever tried? There's like a slushy version, frozen Chick-fil-A coffee.
I have.
I've heard things about it.
I feel like I have. Okay. Let's start from the top.
We never did one together. A brand ambassador gig.
We never did.
We could have. We should have. It's always fun. You just
We
get to run
still
around and like bother
Yeah.
people and like hand out stuff and
Hand out
just like
samples, and it's like 20
and you get
an hour.
and you get into and it's like 25 an hour, 20 an hour, and you get into like a free event too. You just get to
Yeah.
hang out.
Yeah.
No one even supervises you. It's great.
Okay. Yeah. How we know each other? Through we were leasing agents together.
Well, that is true. I don't consider that job being a leasing agent. I was more of a community assistant.
Okay.
But we worked in the leasing office.
Yes.
Together.
Okay.
Of this building.
Yes, I put them on the pod. Road to the auction. We have made a lot of projects together. You are definitely a big influence. Some of my better videos and all of my TikToks have come from you.
Whoa. That's true.
Yes, the good ones. Let's talk about how our first project together. Do you remember?
Are we counting like
Mm-hmm.
like left shark and like lifting in the gym?
Yeah.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, talk about it.
So we got put on the spot one morning by our manager at the leasing office to make a post for the Instagram. Now this was like 2 years ago, so the stakes were not as high for Instagram posts. I'll put it that way. I'm pretty sure the point page maybe. I mean now it still kind of sucks, but like
Jeez.
no one was looking at the page at this point. Like now it might maybe.
So many. We have 4-digit followers.
Yeah.
It was so popping.
I think you have 3-digit followers on that point page. I'm pretty sure it's got.
999.
I think it's got like 400 followers and 350 of them are fake. Anyway, or at least that was the case when I was working there. No one would ever view anything that we posted, but it was all good.
Okay.
The only people who'd view it are like our bosses and like 2 residents.
Hey, we got a standing room. We got comments.
John would watch it actually.
Freaking love John. We're talking about 2 different Johns.
Anyway, so we started working at this leasing office and we had to do this Instagram post. And there's a shark mascot for the building. That's an outfit, like it's a whole suit you can put on. So I never wore that shit. That was nasty as hell. But he would always put it on.
Was that nasty?
I don't know what the deal was,
It
but
was
he'd always
great.
put it on.
I've always wanted to be a mascot.
Yeah. Now you were a good shark mascot.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But I was too short for the costume.
Yeah, the feet would like fall off or some shit. It wasn't. Anyways, like we were in the summer, Texas summer over here. You know, it's like outside it's like 100-something degrees, so it was. You can only wear it like when you're in the lobby. Like we couldn't like go out and get too much content. We couldn't go too far with it.
Okay.
Anyway, but we went to the gym. What happened? Oh, I just filmed you like working out in the shark costume and then dancing and dropping the weights on the floor.
Yes. I was in the shark costume. We were showing off our gym. And so I'm in the shark costume and I got the weights and I started, I'm getting it.
Yes, we were showing off the gym. That's what it was. We were like trying to make the gym look
And
good.
then I just throw them down and I just do a little dance, whatever was trending at the time. And that was when the bond started.
Yeah, it was funny. It was funny. We just kind of like fucked around.
We did a few. We did some for the pool table, I want to say.
We did the one where you were like eating bags of chips out of the vending machine. Angie didn't like that one for some reason. She's like, that was unprofessional. Yeah, we did. We did a few. We did one by the pool. They weren't all in the shark costume. Anyway, I don't really consider those like
We did do somebody. We did a picture by the pool.
just a picture. It's like taking care of business, and I was like on the phone.
We just memed you.
But
Yeah.
what was I saying? Anyway, I don't really consider. I mean, those were fun. Those were like I guess they were the first projects we did together, but they weren't like I wouldn't call them like a collaboration that we like voluntarily. It was kind of just like okay, like
We got paid for it.
we got paid for it, and we're just like doing this to like for the building that we're living at, the leasing office we're working at. It wasn't like we were trying to be super creative and we had full free reign. Like we had to kind of show the property nicely and like be approved by like whatever. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
first project together.
What was our first project that we just did on our own terms completely?
So TikToks were the first.
I think they were the first ones. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So was it the musician thing or?
No. It was dude duos be like.
Dude. It would we dance. That's right.
With the towels on our heads. That was that one did best of all the ones we ever posted.
Really? Yeah.
It only got like a couple thousand views, but like whatever. It's better than the other ones.
You started TikTok, and we were gonna do some stuff for your website you were making.
True. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I'm like, let's get my website popping, like. Absolutely, and then you were trying to get like funny, so we were like, all right, maybe like.
I was trying to get funny.
No, not get funny. You're trying to get like funny content.
Yeah.
We were trying to just do like goofy stuff, like.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah. Wearing your clothes while doing the videos, that would have been dope. Why didn't we do that?
We did sometimes. Well, only in that duos one.
Oh, okay.
That's I think why I did well. Not why I did well.
Is that where we had the candle? We blew it out and we danced.
Yes. And you were like in my LSU jacket and like.
I think I have that on my Instagram as a highlight.
And I like fell over at the end, and you were like doing some sort of like switch move that looked pretty cool. The whole thing just looked pretty cool. We like blew out a candle on camera, like right in front of the lens to start off. And we had like the towels on our heads too, because we were doing like Oh no, that one we did.
No, I know what you're talking about though. That was for some girl thing. That was like a thing on TikTok. You put towel on your head as a to make one. Yeah.
At the time, it was just starting, so we like picked up on it. And we're like, that's stupid. Like,
let's
make fun of that. Now everyone makes fun of that. Back then, it was more original. It was like right when that came out.
Facts. Okay.
Interesting.
We did some TikToks together.
The traveling musician was a good one. Block on Leon rooftop. That's where that.
Yes, my apartment actually.
Your old apartment.
My old apartment. Yes. We did that one. That was my friend Ukiro's guitar case, and then we just did some shots, and the punch was I jumped out of the guitar case, just jamming. Okay, my favorite one is the Conan stuff, but before that was that TikTok where we were jumping through the hoop, where we had Celine. We jumped through the hoop.
Board in the house.
Yes, board in the house one where we were jamming and that throw it. It was just a big transition into a bunch of stuff. But by far,
it was slick.
Yes, the transitions and everything just flowed together. That should have went viral. It didn't because TikTok's a hoe. But
we're lame.
Yeah, I think the greatest thing we've done is the Conan thing. We have to talk about Conan. In my opinion.
We will.
What do you think was what was your favorite thing we did?
I liked Road to Becoming a Frat Boy. That was funny.
That was a good TikTok. And
it took all night, and we had like a filmer. Drew was here filming for us.
Yes.
So it was easy. We didn't have to worry about setting anything up. It was just like, all right, get me like bullying him. All right, get me him like dancing, like all this bullshit.
Was this an idea that we just had that night?
Right away.
Those are the best. Okay, so we meet up in his apartment, which is this one, and we have an idea. We say, all right, bet. And then Drew was there, and he's filming. Usually it's just the two of us. We got to set a phone up, whatever. But we just get each shot. It's a frat boy. So like, boom, something with hazing or whatever.
I know what it was. It was Road to Being a Frat Boy. And it was like rules. Rule 1, mosh, and like it was first a clip of you just like standing there like a loser, and then I like ran up and like slammed into you and was like, get me like
mosh.
Anyway,
you handed me a drink.
A drink. And the next one is rule 2, don't miss. And so you're playing like beer pong. That's probably why it didn't take off, because it has drinking in it. No, I think it's fine. Anyway.
Okay. Well, everything was like water or whatever.
Yeah, but it's like drinking games. Who knows?
Bro, it's ping pong in a cup.
All right. So anyway, so he's playing beer pong. Misses the first one. So what I do, I grab you by the shirt and like poured like a beer on your head and like shoved you.
Yeah.
And it was rule 2, don't miss.
Yeah.
And then the next time it cuts, and then you make the shot, and then we're like boys, and I'm like, hell yeah, yeah. And then there was a last rule.
Mosh.
It was like wholesome. It was more like.
It had something with the dress, the collar, or whatever. I feel like it had something to do with clothes.
Oh no, that was the first scene. I walked up to you and I like slapped a polo shirt in your hand.
Okay, yeah, because every frat dude here has a polo. Yeah.
Yes, I wish we could watch it again. I wish we could. It's fine.
I don't have the technology to pull it up, but that's dope. I would love to. I gotta figure that out actually. I have my phone.
Oh yeah, your
But
phone.
can I show the?
It's
You know what I can do? We could play it, and I could throw the video up like in the corner.
It's fine. Yeah, whatever. Don't worry about it. Let's. It's fine. It's
I
fine.
don't even have it on my phone. So
It's a good video. It doesn't need to be. We described it.
we described it well. Okay.
Oh.
Let's go Conan. Let's talk about the Conan thing, man. So, Conan had a contest. He had a.
Yeah, to be specific here. Conan O'Brien. This was in September. No, this is in August. It was hot as
Yes.
dick. It was 111 the day that we filmed this. It was absolutely insane. I'm serious. It was not. It wasn't like 100. It was like 111.
Yeah, it was the peak of Texas heat. Conan, he had a show, and then he was like, "All right, we'll remake scenes of this show." And I was DMing people like crazy. I was like, "I want to make every scene in this. Let's go." We made a handful of scenes. It was just
So Chris really wanted to do the funniest scene in the show, which
Yes.
is when Jordan, his employee or whatever, is like, I shave various parts of my body or something like that. He's very the whole thing is very it was hilarious. It was the funniest scene in the Conan show. But I was like, that's a good idea. It would be funny for us to make, but the competition's going to be so steep because everyone's going to want to replay that scene.
Exactly.
And only one person could or only a couple of people could win per scene. They weren't going to just show all.
Exactly.
So we tried that scene. It was fine. It was funny to make, but
Obviously didn't get on.
Didn't get on.
Yeah.
But then I thought, okay, which scene is nobody gonna try to recreate, but that we could do something funny or stupid with. And so
you picked him walking through the walking up,
riding the moped up to the thing.
So he's the slime scooter.
Yeah, and then we filmed out the window. Driving the lime scooter.
You walking up with the keys.
No, miming through the gate with the key card on the lime. Yes.
Yeah, and he waiting for you in the balcony for you to come up.
Yes, with the hair.
Yes.
So you got to make an appearance right off the bat. It was it had a lot of scenes. We didn't really say anything. The only thing that was said was I walked in the door and you were like, you said something.
It didn't make the show, but
did.
it was like hello or you're late or how are you? Something stupid. I don't know.
It was something. It was. It might have. Yeah, it was something like that.
We did it 100 times. You would think we would remember, but
Where do they cut it off?
So it was you coming down the hill.
Yes.
Then you coming in the garage. Then you walking in my face on the balcony.
Okay.
Cut it off there. They didn't get you walking in the room.
Okay, that's it.
I
thought there was a scene with you at the desk, but no.
We made it.
We made it, but
They
it wasn't
cut
on the
that
show.
off. Right.
Okay. Damn. So what was on the show was really just me riding the lime, and then you seeing me riding
my
the
face.
line.
Yes.
But your face did
faces.
get on the show. Yes.
Both of our faces.
Thankfully,
on the show.
they're like, all right, this wig is a little too.
Yo,
fun.
that wig.
Yeah.
Yo. I did the Conan wig. Yo. I didn't. My mom did the Conan wig. Yo.
It was red. It was
It was
but it was
red.
hilarious. It was like
Yes, it was made great. Took so long. Oh my gosh. But
That's
yeah,
hilarious.
man.
But that
Handful
also
scene,
means that
man.
Conan O'Brien himself saw it. Everyone saw
He
it.
saw our faces.
He probably got to approve each clip. He's probably like, all right, that one's pretty funny. Like, all right, that's good.
But worth it.
It was worth it. No, because it was a hard scene to edit. So everyone else. I feel like everyone else who did that scene did it in Lego stop motion or they did an animation, which that's cool. But we were the only ones doing just real life for that scene. But it was funny. There's a little twist.
I love the line.
The limes, especially because limes have just been sort of controversial, kind of.
You call lime scooters controversial?
Well, they've been kind of in the new, they're just funny.
Yeah,
They're kind of ironic. Yeah,
People
exactly.
either hate them or love them.
Or love them. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the same thing with the Vespa little scooter that Jordan was riding. It was just another ridiculous. He really would it fit his personality to be very professionally riding a lime scooter.
With the glass. Yeah.
Going through the security gate. Yeah.
So that's that, man. Have we done vlogs together?
Oh, we didn't get the figureheads over here though. They're in the living room. Oh, they are.
Those?
Pull one up. Yeah.
You want to bring one up?
Bring one up.
This is what we won.
This was the fruit of our labor. Did you win money?
No.
Really?
No, just these. These in the show.
Did you get a lifetime supply of Snickers, or is that not?
That was another. That was specifically for the lightsaber scene.
Oh, just one scene.
Yes.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Why did our scene win like a lifetime supply of like
Hey man, it was
Lime
good,
scooters or something like that? All right.
but yeah, we won the Funko figures. I gotta give one to Celine.
Oh yes, we had our friend Celine help film for us
Yeah.
and help give us advice too.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge Conan O'Brien's cool. I don't know too much about him. He's
I love Conan. I will be on his show one day.
You will.
They retweeted me on Twitter though. So that's cool.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're getting a little clout. Yeah, we're going up there.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
So we've made videos together, man. Your influence on me has been heavy with the
What? That doesn't sound good.
the
I don't want anyone's influence. My influence is
with the
probably not the
videos,
best.
man. No,
with the
making
videos.
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, with the lighting and stuff. You really aesthetically, you've got it.
I'm always I always like to make sure that lighting and angles.
As you can see with this one, probably
quality,
way different than the other pods.
like quality. I always have to make sure quality looks very good.
That's where I fail. I'm quantity. I will get out of a
not
billion
quantity.
things.
You're just like you like the actual content of the like not just the visuals, but the actual.
Getting a bunch of it. Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yes,
you're
quantity
like-
too. Yeah, getting like lots of. No, but I like it to look good.
Yeah,
I like
and
to look,
then
I like to look
Evan's like-
professional.
yeah.
Not that this in any way looks professional. We're using a fucking cell phone camera, but at least there's like everything is in the shot. Nothing is like shadowy or weird. Like
He's got light.
It's respectable. The light is turned on.
You should see me before. I was trying to turn lights off.
The
I was like, that's too
camera
much
is
light.
facing the people that are speaking. It's not like facing like the ceiling or something like that.
So many pods. My phone is just no. Yeah.
I mean, it's fine. Podcast is really just for the audio.
It's
but,
really yes.
But it's nice to have the video file as well. I feel.
Sure, I got that from TMG.
So who are you? Who are you? Who are like your podcast host sort of idol? Not idols. Like who do you? Yeah. Who do you like look up to as like, oh, that person's a really good. They have a really good show that they do.
We can do that. I love TMG. Cody Cohen, Noel Miller. They're just funny.
I don't know who they are.
They're just
cool.
YouTubers.
I'm not a huge. Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And then Conan Needs a Friend. I love that podcast. Or he brings
Conan
on.
Needs a very.
I love
that
it.
good name.
I
Good
know,
name.
I
Good
know.
name.
And that's it. That's it.
Conan Needs a Friend.
I will always listen to anything Kevin Hart does most of the time.
Yeah.
He's starting one Comedy Gold Mines with stand up. But I'm not really a big podcast guy.
My favorite podcast, only podcast I really watch. I like CoffeeZilla on YouTube.
What is that?
He like he's just like a. All right, remember? I also used to like remember H3H3.
Nah.
Ethan Klein. He would always like. You don't remember that? They always like make fun of like the prank videos and like make fun of like all.
That sounds dope, but no.
Oh, it's hilarious. You never watched?
No.
Oh my god.
I'm 20. You forget we're like 3 generations apart.
I'm 22. We're a year and a half. Not even.
Okay.
And no, he wasn't. He was big in like 2015 to 2018.
I was so into sports during that
Really?
time. I was
You were on
not.
YouTube
Yeah.
at that time?
Everything was sports to me. Yeah. No,
Even
I
into like 2018.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I don't know what he's up to now, but he had a good podcast, very funny. You can whatever. Oh, and then CoffeeZilla, that leads into that. CoffeeZilla is similar to H3H3, but like he isn't doing it in the modern day, and like instead of like prank videos so much, he's more like exposing and like reacting and like discussing like scams on the internet these days.
Okay.
Like all the funny scams that are on the internet.
Yeah.
But he like makes it funny. He's just like there's like one video where like the scammer is like working like an hourly job is a scam, working a 9-to-5 job is a scam, like you need to quit your job today, join my like multi-level like scheme.
The
or
pyramid.
whatever. I mean, they didn't like say it like that, but he's like
Yeah.
join like I think it was called like Young Hustler. I don't know. It's like Swag Academy, something like that. Like join Swag Academy in 5 weeks. Like you'll be making like 10 grand a day. Like no reason to be in school. No reason to like work a job in your life. Tell your boss you quit right now.
Exactly.
Anyway, that was the scammer. And then CoffeeZilla's over here like. Oh, okay. I'm taking notes. He like pretends to like take out a notebook. He's like, okay, like drop out of school. All right. He's like, quit 9 to 5. Like, all right.
Forget that.
9 to 5 scam. Swag Academy, not a scam. He's like, all right. Pay $300 for Swag Academy. Like, yes. And then like at the end he starts laughing and he like explains. He's like, no guys, like clearly I looked this up. Like, and he like shows evidence like why it's a scam. Like DMs of people like losing all their money, like all this bullshit. And it's just hilarious. It's a hilarious podcast. And I also last podcast I want to, of of course, Joe Rogan has a good podcast. I don't watch enough of it, but the episodes I've watched,
They're long.
They're good. They're a little long. That's the thing, but they're good. He's a good host.
Okay, Road to the Oscars. We know my goal.
Right.
What's your dream job?
I don't know what my dream job is, bro. What's your dream job?
Oscars, man. Okay,
But doing what?
that's
What
right.
category? Yeah, you gotta flesh that out. Come on.
You,
This is this podcast called Road to the Oscars. And you haven't explained what do you want to be in the Oscars for? Like what
Exactly.
kind of
Okay, acting is the root of it. That's the thing I know the most about.
So not comedian. You like to be actors. That's
Comedian actor. Yeah.
Or like a
Will
like
Ferrell.
a funny actor. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to do like stadium tours with stand up.
Like a Kevin Hart, Will Ferrell.
Exactly.
Who else is in that? Seth Rogen, honestly, kind of.
Kind of.
Really.
Yeah. You get Adam Sandler, Kevin James.
Adam Sandler.
All of those.
Okay. That's cool.
I really want to make videos like projects with like celebrities I like Justin Bieber, Conan, Kevin.
Bieber.
Yeah, that would be so funny.
That would be funny.
Me and Bieber that'd be funny. Yeah, kind of like a David Dobrik a little bit with the vlogs and the YouTube. I just want to work, man, like Nate projects with people.
Very cool.
Yeah. So yeah.
So you're not the star. You're like you're like the producer. Are you gonna be the star?
Oh, I'll definitely be in it. But definitely a co-star situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah. What's your?
I want to talk more about your.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. What are you curious about?
What what do you see the steps being getting into the Oscars? How do you envision this in your head? Like what do you have, like what's your roadmap look like?
Personally, they're all very different.
Obviously it can change when opportunities present themselves or go away or whatever. But in your head, like you have to have sort of like a road.
Exactly.
What's the road?
Most people would just get on a show, that show blows up. You know what I mean? And that's kind of the start of their career. Me personally, getting through stand up, being big in stand up, getting respected in that, and then from there, meeting people,
maybe getting scouted out or something.
Exactly, being good at stand up, they see me on stage. Then I go from there to the movies, and then it's just really just connections through there. Starts with the stand up, and then just getting into all the other stuff, the movies, the shows, doing the acting. Kind of broad, but
you can send in applications and apply to be in shows.
like auditions and stuff. Yeah, I just feel like it's so easier to get booked when they know who you are and you have a following.
That's true.
That's kind of that's.
You know what you should have done? I can't believe we weren't friends. I used to do background acting all the time. I'd be like background actor.
I've done it a few times.
It's cool, right? You get paid. I get paid for it. You get paid. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. It's good. It's good. Not like a lot. It wasn't like good pay, but it's fun. You get to like show up, be in scenes, walk around behind people, like open doors. I don't know. Some of the people got to talk. I wasn't really like pursuing acting, so I wasn't really trying to like get to know everyone and really level up in the industry. I was just kind of there to like hang out and make.
I got on mine through Facebook. Where did you get yours at?
Instagram.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we've talked about this.
I did it for the Scam. It's not a scam. It's a Norwegian name TV show that was filmed in Austin. They did all sorts of like.
You found them on Instagram?
Yes, an ad. They were like, we
Okay.
were hiring background actors, and I was like, let's see.
That sounds something like you. Yeah, you would totally do.
It seemed a little suspicious because they were like, wait, are they just paying you like walk around and do nothing? But that's what it was. There were a lot of cute girls that worked there that we just got to talk. You were encouraged to talk to people because they mute out all the back audio. So it was literally like, there was one that was a big house party scene, beautiful like mansion house on Lake Austin, and they rented the whole place out. They set it up for a big party, and we all just came. We couldn't get drunk because we're on the job. And we had to like drive there and whatever. But I just came with a few friends. They told me bring as many friends as you like. Bring it up to like 10 friends. They'll all get paid. Like they just needed people to show up. So and my friend Alex was in town. John was there. My old roommate Trent came along. Anyway, I just had anyone and everyone. I was like, yeah, you want to make like $60? And then I got paid more for referring people. So I was making like 90.
Yeah.
And for like an 8-hour, not an 8-hour set, for a 6-hour set.
Yeah.
It was like
That's kinda crazy,
like 12 or 15 an hour.
Usually they're just like, here's the casting call, send the headshot, location, age, all that kind of stuff.
And then we just got to like not even pretend to party, literally pretty much just party at this house. It's just that like sometimes they'd like move us around a little bit, and there were cameras and lights in one corner because they were filming the main characters at a party. But how like they're trying to get a really accurate party scene, so they just set up a fucking party and told a bunch of college kids, and it was like I think it was like seven. There were like a few 16-year-olds and 17-year-olds there with like parent permission. I was like 19. Most people there were like 18 to 21. That was sort of like the age range. I was 19. And I went to a few of those, so like, I made a few $100. It was hella fun. There were a lot of like semi-famous like there weren't any like big stars in this show, but they were like the main actors maybe had like 20-30K on social media type followings, and like they were getting paid good money, and they were like there was some working up. The director was like pretty well known.
Not bad.
It was good. What was your background in acting? What was it?
I did something. I want to say Disney.
Really?
I want to say that's what it was. It was some.
It was like a movie.
Yes.
Where was this? Austin or Dallas?
Dallas.
Okay.
It was some surfboarding movie. It wasn't called surfboarding. It was waterboarding, something.
Okay.
Something on the water. It's something that I've never really heard about, but it's got boarding in it, water, something like that. And we literally just got paid to cheer. And then I did.
Was it?
Yeah,
okay.
But it was long. It was like 12 hours or something, 2 days. And then I did one in Austin for a short film.
Okay.
This is kind of more of a party scene.
Right.
I think I did 2 in Austin, I want to say.
Did you ever see the final film?
No.
Really?
No. For all 3 of them, I didn't. But yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's good. I think there's some good opportunity. I mean, some people. I remember at the ones I went to. Some people really try to take shit too seriously. They're like trying to like talk to everyone. And like some of these like more stars, they're a little stuck. They were like I don't say they're stuck up pricks, but like they were kind of like, all right, like we don't really need these like random ass like clout chasers. Like, and you're also dealing with a group of like 17 to 20-year-olds, like 20-year-olds. You know how they are. Anyway.
All too well.
But there's definitely like a social status thing where like people were trying a little too hard to network in some cases. Like I was just chilling, bro. I was just like talking to some of the cute girls that were like not famous. That were just there.
They're not famous.
Just like what's up?
That's key.
And bringing my guy friends along and just being like, yo, we're going to like this event. You're gonna get.
You're
paid.
literally just getting paid.
You're gonna get paid for it. And they give you free food, nice meals.
Yeah.
We got beautiful big meals.
Yeah.
There's some rules like you can't if you leave you don't get paid. Obviously.
Yeah.
That's not really much of a rule.
You can't leave.
Well, you can leave, but you just won't get paid.
Yeah,
they won't pay you for the hours that you want to work, but you have to be there till the end to get your check.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they didn't want no like headphones in really, unless you're like. There's one like we did in a high school where we were like walking through the hallways, so the headphones were okay. Where we just had to like do scenes like walking through the hallways, hanging out in the hallways. So I had to like pretend to be a high schooler, but I was like 19, so it wasn't a big.
Yeah. You really
like
did good for that role. Yeah.
It was a year before that, so it was fine.
I bet.
But yeah, it was a fun job.
Yeah, you dabbled in acting.
A little tiny bit of acting.
You put me on the brand ambassador stuff. That's kind of cool. Just
I used to always do that for money. I'm always good at finding cool jobs.
Favorite job, favorite type of job.
What I do right now.
Real estate.
Property influence. I'm not like selling properties. I just go to properties, get content there, share it with an audience that I've been trying to grow. That's it doesn't have to be that size. You get a couple. I get like a couple thousand people following you, and like that are all like looking for housing in that market. Like it's a niche audience, so it pays. I mean, and it's cool. Like it's a good community. So yeah, I just post content.
Dude, I follow your feed, dude.
But I'm not like writing up leases and buying and selling.
Yeah, buildings. You're literally just saying, hey, here's a property that kind of.
I'm just connecting the properties with the students.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I have to, you have to know a little bit about leasing because I'll get my clients, the students, they'll be like, oh, what does this mean? What does that mean? What should I sign this? Like, how do I, we're negotiating prices, all that sort of stuff. But so I have to know how stuff works. And I am licensed, but as a real estate agent, but. If someone was like, okay, go through the process of like buying or selling a house right now, I'd be like,
I get it.
I mean, there's there's like the deed, the contract, the bill of sale, whatever. I don't know, but I wouldn't be able to like write it up and like analyze it for you. So I don't really. It's real estate work, but it's that's very broad. It's social media based, property influencing, real estate agent work. Um,
Your
and
content is amazing.
it's fun.
I see it. Like I
It's
see your
fun.
stories. I love the. Like, this is like a little thing, but like just the fonts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to have a certain look to it.
Yeah.
I'm big on like
Your aesthetic stuff
having
is so
an
good, dude.
aesthetic that is recognizable and looks good. Um, but yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I get to meet a lot of fun people. Go to cool properties. Take video content. I'm my own boss. I can work when I want. I mean, there's some downsides. Like you have to always be hustling to get paid. You're not just gonna show up to work and get paid. Like you gotta always be on the move and making things happen at all times. But I think that's a good. I feel like I'm growing a lot as a person because of it. Because like I'm not just like I'm not taking things for granted. Like every situation in this job is like putting in the work to see the results. Like there's no like you can't slack off or you won't get paid.
It's a great payoff in the end when you finally do get it.
Yeah. I mean, we're seeing we're seeing how these payments come in. I don't need to go into the payments, but there's good income potential. It's a good job in that sense. It's like a the ceiling's high, so it's uncapped. So
Heard that. Jared asked me a question
Yeah.
on the podcast to do with him. I want to kind of throw it your way.
yes,
Now in 6 months,
yeah.
what do you want to do in the next 6 months? Like, okay, let me like so in in 6 months from now, what do you like hope to like improve?
What's that? August. Yes, in August.
September.
No, we're February. It's August. Mid-August.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you want to say about the next 6 months?
I mean, I'm not trying to change my life much at all in the next 6 months, dude.
That's so fair. Yeah.
I'm happy with what I'm doing right now. I need to continue taking my classes so I can graduate in the fall. So I need to get that shit taken care of.
Yeah. Boy on his way up.
I'm gonna just keep doing this leasing work, making money, having fun with it. If I can, save a lot of that, invest a lot of that. I'm investing money in crypto right now.
Yeah, I see you. What stock do you use? Like what's
I use Coinbase. Is my It's just an app that you can trade cryptocurrencies on. I'm gonna say this and jinx it and fucking lose all my money, but
manifest it.
I put like $800 in yesterday, and today it's worth $972. So, just straight up made $172.
Easy.
Putting money into some of these. Look, I'm saying this. It's volatile.
Yeah.
Tomorrow it'll be down $300. Who knows? But like, that's something I do want to learn in the next 6 months. So let me put it that way.
Okay.
I see it as like an investment opportunity. Maybe there's something to learn there, and once I know. I don't know. I think it might, and I see it, and it's not just like a gamble. I think some people are like, "Oh, cryptocurrencies, all a gamble. You're just gambling your money away. Like it's fake. It's fake money." But look, I mean, 5 years ago, people were like, "Oh, you're wasting all your time on social media. Like, there's no money doing that. You're just like taking pictures and like posting stupid selfies. Like, go out and get a real job." Now it's like, who's getting paid the most? A lot of people are that have a following online. Like that is like in any
made
field.
money from that.
Dude, that's my entire living is based off of Instagram through my shop and my real estate work. Like all my work is that way, and it's just really cool. So I want to learn more about it and invest some money into it too. Like put some teeth in the game too. Like while I'm learning, because if I'm just learning with nothing at stake, it's kind of like whatever. I'm not gonna throw my life savings in there. But if I'm just like putting in a little
dabble,
a little yes, a little incentive. You know what I mean? Like maybe if I learn more about this and I can profit off of it.
That's smart, honestly.
Like right now, I just have like $1,000 and it's not a ton of money, but I'm like, okay, it's enough money where I feel invested. And I didn't like put $10 in and be like, all right, whatever. Like no, I got $1,000 sitting in there. It's like, okay, well, I don't want to have that disappear tomorrow, and maybe it will. But like,
and you're trying a little harder. That's dope.
But I like that. So that's something cool. I kind of want to learn in the next 6 months. Otherwise, dude, just keep up with the real estate work, having fun with that, classes, and. Here and there as like a little side hobby. I don't mind touching up with my website, but I really don't have big goals for that in the next 6 months. I might send a couple pieces out to some like influence. I don't even fucking know. I don't really have time. I like to do my own work. I don't need to send my fucking stuff out to other people. But that's for the next 6 months. Oh, and I'm gonna hopefully, if all goes well, be moving out of here. So that'll be nice. I'll have maybe like a different place, a slightly different vibe, like a little more space. Maybe get a dog. So more like some like instead of like some professional or like passion related goals, I kind of in the next 6 months just have some like lifestyle changes that I'm trying to kind of implement and just maintain the sort of trajectory that I'm trying to be on in terms of careers.
That's so cool, dude.
I don't know. I think some people just think it's ridiculous. They're just ridiculous. Dude. They're just like, why are you like throwing like education is like not being prioritized in that plan, which is true. But you know, what is education?
It's a different type of education.
Yeah, I know. I don't feel like I'm any less educated by like watching YouTube videos than I am by being on a Zoom call for my class. Like, and they're both valid forms of education, but like I agree. I want to balance the two of them. So.
That's so cool, dude. We gonna wrap it up.
Sorry, that was.
No, this was so good. I love this.
Is it good?
This is exactly what I want for the pod.
Okay.
I can't wait to have you.
I had one more question. Where do you see yourself in 6 months?
You're gonna throw it back?
Answer the same question. Yeah, sorry.
See myself in 6 months.
I know you said this on a different podcast.
Yes.
Actually, if you already did that, then whatever. But just be brief.
And maybe they didn't see the other one.
Okay, be brief.
Maybe this is the first one they see, and they're like,
right.
no, I'm not trying to go through pods.
Yeah, you're right. We're not going to go see the one with the other dude. No, don't go look at any of other Chris's pods. I'm the only one who matters. Anyway, tell me that the
6 months. I told Jared I want to see the pod grow.
The what?
The pod. The pod grow.
The podcast.
The pod. Yeah, I call it pod. You don't like it.
See his jewel pod collection.
Yeah.
Multiply.
I love it. The pod.
So you want to see your podcast sort of grow in terms of like what's most important to you? Audience, your perceived content, feedback, like positive feedback. Would you rather get like a handful of people telling you that it was amazing and really liking it that you look up to, or would you rather just like a ton of people watch it and not really get much feedback at all? Like how do you see growth? What's your like idea?
I want completed pods.
Okay, so more
That's
like
what I want.
content,
Yeah.
not too much focused on like reception yet.
Yeah,
okay.
I want the completed
cool.
pods. There's a lot of people I really want to get on. I hope we go through with this. I don't see why we wouldn't. We're going pretty.
At the end of the podcast.
You want to blow it out for the end? And this is what I was gonna ask you. This is how I do outros. I ask them how they want to end the pod.
Well, I have my plan already.
Yes.
Hand here.
Okay. So this is it for the pod, Evan.
No, that's it for 6 months. Just that's
yeah,
your name,
yeah.
that's
Just the pod, man. I just want to get some episode, catch up with the people that haven't seen.
Okay.
Get their different perspectives, and then when we circle back on guests, the pod's gonna be a little different.
Okay.
But just Road to the Oscars is me creating stuff. So this is gonna be really neat to watch in 20 years.
Yes, sir. Even in like 2 years, dude.
Dude, what's crazy is I've seen the episodes I first made when I first started YouTube.
Think about like 2018, watching a video from then, you'd be like, oh wow. Like,
dude, I've grown so much. Like it's kind of watching myself grow up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then the people that were with me are gonna be able to look at this and be like,
crazy. Anyway.
Yes. So what's the full plan?
For me?
No, for the.
Oh, I'm just gonna blow the candle out. That's it. You can just end the pod, and I'll just be like, say something, and I'll just be like, cheers to that, and blow the candle out.
Stay frosty. Be safe. We love you.
Cheers to that.
Fade out.